So if you would go to join, it's join.me and / join Helton. It's JoinHelton. So how was your 4th of July?
It was great. It was great. I actually got to take off on the 4th, which was pretty nice.
Yeah.
So it was nice to have that Friday off. So just spent some time with the family, watched fireworks, barbecued, just everything you want on the 4th of July.
Right. No, that's awesome. Yeah, personally myself, we were on vacation and we just got back, so, just one of those holidays. This time the way it fell was perfect. Having the extra time because I think it fell on. It doesn't normally fall on Fridays.
Yeah, I know. That's why I took advantage of it being on a Friday. All the places I deal with are already closed anyway.
Right. All right. So let's see. Just tell me.
I'm on the site, but it doesn't look like it's doing anything.
Let me turn off the. There you go. Now you should be able to see me. I just turned off the requirement for you to be able to. To actually get in there. Can you see it okay now?
No, it's like spinning. It hasn't really brought me anything. It says join me in the background, and there's just kind of like a page that's spinning in the middle there.
Yeah, I see on my end I can see that you're joined. It might be just the internet. Maybe it's loading.
I just got an error message that said that the join me dot is not responding.
Oh, try going there again. Join.me / join Helton.
Okay, I see the screen now. Okay. It says that the meeting is over.
Yeah, because I removed you because I thought that you weren't in. Can you try going in one more time? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, just go to join.me / join Helton. So what I mean, I know you mainly focus on merchant services. What other products do you do? Or what other products and services do you do?
Well, I have cash advances and I have a wireless POS that I sell, and pretty much that's the extent of what I do. The wireless POS is a pretty fun market to be involved in, and I'm finding a pretty good niche out here in this area for it. Okay. I can just post some ads on Craigslist and people will call me about it.
Right. Well, what I'm getting ready to show you is actually going to be a lot like that. Okay? I mean, seriously, you're not going to have to do a lot of extra work besides just getting your prospects and putting them into the system and then clicking a couple buttons. Okay? So you can see my screen here. I'm on hotprospector.com. Now, have you seen this yet?
I'm still having a hard time connecting to you, man.
Oh.
I mean, I see the background that says join me, and then it says that it's not responding for some reason.
One of us has probably got a poor internet connection. Do you have Skype by chance?
No, I don't. I don't Skype at all, actually.
Yeah, I see here it says viewer 3 is just joined, so maybe that's going to give you access. Can you see it yet? Let's give it a second, because last time it was working, but I think I killed it too soon.
Okay, well, while it's loading, I don't mind you talking some about it. What exactly are you talking about?
Okay, so basically, I've got this software that we've been working on now for the past 3 years, and we've recently just finished working on and finished it up. But basically, what it does is two things. Number one, there's a desktop software that will go and find your prospects for you on the internet. So all you have to do is type in like what type of business you want to go after and what city, and then you hit a button and it'll go online to Manta, to Yellow Pages, Facebook, Google, Home Advisor, Groupon, all these different search directories, and it will find those prospects for you. Okay? So what it does when it returns back the prospect, it will return the name of the business, the owner name, the address, the phone number, all of the data, the email address, all of the data that you're going to need in order to get in touch with that prospect to offer them your products or services. Okay? Now that's the first part, the lead side. Okay, the lead side, it's really simple. All you have to do, like I said, is just put in the name of the business type or the type of business and then the city and hit the search button. Now, once you've got the list, the next thing that you do, and I know you can't see my screen yet.
No, I still can't see it. It's just not loading for some reason. I don't know if my internet service is. Yeah, I've got all bars here. It doesn't look like I've got a weak. It does not look like I've got a weak connection here.
Huh. Yeah, because on my end I show you're here, but I guess for some reason, yeah. Maybe it's on a different. Maybe it's on a different screen. You know what? Look inside the browser itself, because that's where it should be. But anyways, once you actually get it, and I wish you could see my screen because then you can actually see the software working. But once you actually get the list, the next thing you need to do is you just click a few buttons to import it into this software that we created. Now, when you import it, you're importing in the business name and all that data that I just told you about, the phone number, the email, the contact name, all of that stuff. And then all you have to do is you can send out an email blast to those people that you just pulled in. Okay. Now, just to kind of give you an idea of how well it works, that's exactly how I contacted you just now. Right? I had your name and I had all that stuff, and all I did was create a little email template, which you saw in your email, and I sent that out to about 60 people. Now, out of those 60 people, right, which you were one of them, I ended up getting 18 people viewed, which you can't see my screen, but you would see it in your system. I had 18 people view that email, so about 30% of the people that I sent it to actually viewed the email, and I ended up getting 3 calls already. I haven't even called any of the people yet who have emailed me back saying, yeah, they have a minute to talk. Okay? So basically, what I'm saying is this software automates not just the email side of it, but it lets you know when people open your email. It gives you, gives you statistics on that. It lets you call them through the system. So if you wanted to follow up with the email, and on that email, if you wanted to follow up with, say, like a voice broadcast message, you could send them out a message that, that says, hey, this is regarding your merchant account. Press 1 to get more details, whatever. They press 1, and then you're talking to them live. We also have the ability for you to just call them manually through the system one by one, and it's all the calls are recorded, and all of the statistics of what happens on those calls is tracked. It allows you to add notes and all kinds of other stuff right in the system. Okay, so you don't just blindly send out emails or blindly make phone calls. You literally track what happens on your campaign every step of the way, and you have access to those contacts where you can stay in touch with them and keep on marketing to them week in and week out. Make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so, I mean, as far as the software, it's really, really easy to use. I mean, all you have to do is grab the list, which I really wish you could see my screen because I'm literally showing everything to you. But you grab the list, and then you import the list. It's literally as simple as clicking a couple of buttons on your computer. And then when you're ready to start the campaign, you just click a button on your computer to start the campaign. It's all web-based.
Can I ask you a question? Does this work on an iPad?
Yeah, it'll work on an iPad. It'll work on an Android tablet. It'll work on a computer. I mean, it'll work on pretty much anything. Now, the only thing that doesn't work on the iPad itself is the actual browser calls. So you wouldn't be able to call people through your iPad. Not yet. We're working on that. But you can, if you have an Android tablet, it will work on Android. Just something with the iOS that we have to fix. That it's just not. It's not accepting their. We can't connect to the iOS mic and speaker.
Okay.
So, and just to kind of let you know, right now this is in beta because we just finished it up. The normal price on this is going to be $9.99. That's $1,000 a year. But right now we're running a special. It's only $297 and $99 a month, and that gets you all the emails you want to send. That gives you unlimited contacts. You can get as many leads as you want. There's no caps on anything.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the price?
Yeah,
could you repeat the price?
It's $297. That includes your first month, and then after the first month, it's just $97 a month to keep it. There's no contract, so you can cancel anytime you want. But that gets you unlimited emails. That gets you unlimited leads. That gets you unlimited, everything. Contacts. You can upload as many contacts as you want. All of that. The only thing that you would pay for above and beyond the $99 a month would just be any phone calls that you make, and that's just 2 cents per minute or 1 cent per minute for inbound. So outbound's 2 cents, inbound's 1 cent. Average, you're probably going to spend maybe $15-20 a month.
Okay.
So, I mean, like I said, it's an awesome system. I used it to get in touch with you. I use it to get in touch with a bunch of other people. We actually have a whole full support team and everything here that will help you, if you have any problems getting set up. I mean, setting it up is a snap. I mean, literally, you click a couple of buttons on your computer, and we take care of the rest. We will, if you have some issues with the email, I don't know how savvy you are with email. Do you have Outlook or any of that type of thing? Are you using email?
No, I don't. My stuff's all web-based.
Okay. So with every email provider, they give you the ability to do something, send your email through what's called SMTP. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Okay. So we allow you to enter in your own SMTP settings into the system, and you can send email from your email address. So if you have trouble setting that up, we'll help you get that set up. As far as like setting up to make the phone calls and all that, we've got full training videos and all that inside. There's a whole lot of other stuff in here that I haven't even mentioned. Like you could do SMS broadcasts. You can do we have lead forms. So if you have your own website, you want to put a lead form on your website, you can put that lead form on your website to capture leads. I mean, seriously, like this system is so like full blown. It's perfect for any sales and marketing team. Now, if you're all by yourself, you can use it for yourself. If you've got a team, say you want to add 4 or 5 other people onto the team, we support that as well. You can add 5 people for $69 per month, or you can add 10 people for $99 a month. And then if you have people making phone calls and sending emails and all that, you can manage them from within the system. So you'll be able to see what they're doing every day. You'll be able to listen to their phone calls, all of that.
Well, it sounds pretty elaborate.
Oh yeah, it's very elaborate, and don't let it fool you. I mean, it sounds way more complicated than it is. And, like I said, we do have all kinds of training videos and, all sorts of stuff inside to get you using everything. But like I said, we've been doing it for 3 years. We've been building this for 3 years, and we literally just finished up, I don't know, maybe a week or so ago with, some of the other features, and we went beta. Now, we've actually had users. We have about 2,000 users already. So it's not like it's brand new and you're getting something that's going to be all buggy. We've been working the bugs out for a while, but we're just now starting to take it out of beta and bring in other users besides my own customers. So, I'd like to get you on board and get you guys set up. Does that sound like something you'd like to do today?
Well, I need to be able to I mean, I can't even see it.
I know.
Do you have anything you can send me, like a link to a demo? You can email me or something?
I mean, the problem with a demo is that I would have to literally set up all of the stuff inside that you would need, like email and all that to demo. That's why I like to do a live demo so you can see it in action. Do you have? Are you on an iPad or something?
So I'm on a laptop right now, but I have access to an iPad. That'll help.
Maybe try joining through the iPad real quick and see if that'll get you in.
Hold on a second.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes Windows, you know how it is.
So, Mark, I am looking to do something besides what I'm doing now. I like the product that I'm selling, and I've invested, some money into it, and I've been able to get every penny back. It's been pretty easy. The only thing is that I don't know exactly which direction I want to go as far as maybe hiring someone to generate leads for me, set appointments, or something like this sounds kind of interesting because it's something that I can control.
Right.
If I hire someone to do leads and appointment setting, I mean, I might get one or two quality leads, but I don't know how hard they're really working for me. You understand that?
Right. No, absolutely. And that's the one thing that's the reason why we built this system, is because if you have people sending emails for you, if you have people making phone calls for you, anything, you don't know what they do. They could be sitting there picking their nose all day watching Desperate Housewives, and at the end of the day, you got to pay them. So this is.
What's wrong with that? I do that.
Yeah, but we don't. But we do that. We do that, and if we don't get paid, that's okay. That's our responsibility, right? We can pick our nose and watch Desperate Housewives all day, but it's okay because we're just not going to get paid.
Yeah, but that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, I've got some money to invest into something that's going to help me build
I got
a bigger.
I got something else in here that you're going to love. It's actually music to my ears that you just told me that you're looking for something else to sell. Are you familiar with text message marketing?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have built in full-blown reseller text message marketing into the system. It's all included. You can go out and go to businesses, and I know you're already dealing with merchants, so you probably have some already that you can offer this to. You can set up an SMS marketing campaign for them and start charging them monthly to send out text message blasts to their customers on their behalf. Now that is a very hot market right now. Yeah, there's people that are offering it, but most of them don't manage it for them. This system is completely managed, or you can actually give them access if you want, and they can do it themselves. It's up to you, but that's built into your system as well. So not only is this a tool that you can use to market for yourself, but you can also resell portions of it and go out and actually get customers and charge them for doing things for them.
Yeah, I'm just I'm to the point where I know I've got the I know I have the what do you call it, just the drive to go do it. I just need a little bit of help, that's all.
Yeah, well, and we support you on all that. We've got, training on the inside. I've got tons of webinars. I mean, literally, I've probably done, 30 or 40 hours worth of training that's accessible on our YouTube channel that'll teach you how to go out and sell to these businesses. We give you scripts. We give you, all the stuff that you would need in order to go out and sell this. So you're not on your own. I've been doing this now since 2010, and selling online to businesses, and I haven't looked back. I mean, selling advertising and marketing services to businesses is amazing because number one, all the people that you're talking to need your service, right? And they can't tell you that they don't. It's not like when you're selling merchant services or something else where it's like, hey, I'm cheaper than the other guy. In most cases, I'm not cheaper than the other guy. I may cost more money to do what I do, but I provide better results. And that's the one thing I love about being in the marketing and advertising world. You actually have the ability to to set your price and stand behind it because, hey, look, I'm better than everybody else. I deserve it. You know what I mean? And we teach you how to go out and do all of that using our software.
Yeah, that's kind of how I sell. I mean, my product, I just give them two options. They can lease it or purchase it, and then if the purchase price is too high for them, a lot of times they'll tell me it's out of their budget, and that's just some things. I'm not going to fight with people that overprice. There's enough merchants that I can deal with that. The ones that can afford it are going to go out there and pay for it.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's the beauty of this system is you don't have to worry about even though you don't automatically you don't really care, and that's good to hear that you don't you're not like a price whore or whatever you want to call it. It does make it nice to know that with this type of marketing and selling, you don't ever have to worry about your customer caring either, because they're looking for someone who can do what they say they can do, not somebody who's going to be the cheapest.
Yeah, and that's why, even though the price is a little bit more expensive, I'm building in the cost of my time to come out in person a lot of times and help basically hold their hand through the whole transition of a new POS and show them how to use it. It's just face-to-face training, so and I don't rush them. I'll spend a day and a half, 2 days with them if I have to.
Right.
So they're not going to get that face-to-face with someone that's just going to ship them a box. They got to put together everything. So they're paying for basically for everything, for my gas, for my time, for me to actually take everything apart, bring it, set it all up. It's all built into that cost.
Yeah, well, that's exactly the same type of thing that you'll be able to do here. And the great news is this is a monthly type of recurring income, and it's set. You don't have to worry about how much the merchant sells. You know what I mean? Like if they only do $5,000 or $10,000 one month in credit card sales, your commission isn't going to drop based off of that. With this, you set your price, and then they pay that every single month in and month out.
Hey, give me a second. I'm downloading an app. It's making me download an app onto my iPad before I can look at it.
No problem.
I'm having to download a Join Me app.
No problem.
So it's almost done downloading. So what is the $297? That's for the first month?
Yeah, the first month. There's always questions and setup and all that stuff. So we built that into the price, so that way we can afford to manage all of the people that are going to have questions and that sort of thing. So the $297 just makes sure that if you have any problems, you'll be able to have support. And all of that good stuff. Obviously, it'd be pretty hard for us to do it for $99 a month. Yeah, the $297. That includes. That's only a one-time annual fee.
So I'm supposed to have some kind of a meeting code that you're supposed to give me to punch in here.
Just join.me/join Helton. If that doesn't work, just let me know. JOINHELTON after the /.
Is that the actual meeting code?
Yeah, you know what? It looks like it's not letting us do it that way. So I'm going to start another meeting, and this time I'll give you a code. Hold on 1 second. Because I have the paid version of Join Me, and the paid version of Join Me allows me to just give my own personal link, so that way people don't have to.
Okay, yeah, because I'm on the app right now, and it's asking me for a meeting code. If you give me a meeting code, it says I can join your stream.
661.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Yeah.
Hey, and notice too, your volume is changing. I have a hard time hearing you now.
How about that?
There, that's better.
Okay, 661
661
615
615
738.
738.
That's it. Can you see my screen?
I see it, yes.
Hey, there you go. Good old iPad. All right. So here is the original.
But I don't really care what anybody says. I'm sold on the iPad. I'm kind of like one of these Apple guys for life at this point.
Yeah. Well, all right. So check this out. So you see the software here?
Yeah.
Okay. So what this software does, you just put in the category, and I actually pulled one here, roofer and Las Vegas, and all I did was search on Yellow Pages, actually not Manta, just Yellow Pages. And as you can see, I got the company name, I got their address, I got the postal code, phone numbers. We got two different emails, one email that shows up on their website, another email that shows up inside of Yellow Pages, right? And then we also get the website address and that other sort of information as well. Now, we also have it set up here where you can actually just apply filters to where only people that have an email will show up, and then all the other ones get thrown away, right? But this right here, I just ran this, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, like 25 or so leads with email addresses, okay? Now, once I've actually got this list, I just click Export, right? Click HP Export. Now, what this does is this actually exports it right into Hot Prospector, okay, which I'm not going to actually do because I already have that list in here. But once I click the export, what it does is it shows up over here inside of the contacts inside of the group. Okay, so if I just go in here and look, you'll see all these different groups. These are lists that I've loaded up into the system. Okay. Matter of fact, I was just telling you, I just sent out an email broadcast, and you were included in that. So if you go here to the dashboard, and I'll show you how to do the email broadcast in just a second, but I wanted to show you this because this is really cool. Sorry, the internet's going kind of slow. Maybe I'm the culprit. Let's see here. All right, there we go. See how I just sent out today's emails? I sent out 59 emails, right? 24 of them were viewed, and literally, out of those 24 views, you were one of them. I ended up getting 3 phone calls, actually a couple more calls while you and I have been on the phone, from those people that received my email. Plus, I even got emailed back from people that were saying, hey, yeah, give me a call, I'm available. Okay? All I did was just put together a really simple email template and blast it out. So how did I do that? Well, after I loaded that contact list in here, if you go into this little Power Dialer campaign, I'll show you here. It's really, really simple. Okay, once you've created the campaign, and adding a campaign is as simple as just clicking Add Campaign, and then
maybe naming it.
Yeah, you name the campaign. You select what group that you want to target, which is that list that you just pulled in from here, right, from this system. And then that's it. You just select what phone number you want to call from. You don't have to use all the features that are in here. We just, we give them to you in case you want to do them. And there's all kinds of training videos here inside the training to show you how to do, to use all the stuff. But anyways, once I actually created the campaign, the next step, again, we're just waiting here for the computer. All right, there we go. The next step is to go ahead and here where it says email broadcast, to select template. And I actually use this one here, which is available to talk. I'm not going to send it again, but you got the email, the available to talk template that I created. Select that, click update, and then what it'll do is it will go and it'll just send every one of those emails out. Matter of fact, here, I'll show you another one here where I have some test contacts. Let's see. Here we go. Select template. I don't know if I have...
It's kind of like a canned response. It's kind of like a canned response, right? Where you can just you can create something, save it, and it'll blast it to everybody.
Yeah, you could say you could actually put whatever email you want to send in there and send it out. I like to send emails that look like I sent it out personally to them, right? And I have your phone, I have your name and all that stuff. So when you got it, it said your name, and it's like it was short and personal. It was just like, hey, you got a minute to talk. It piqued your interest. You know what I mean? So once you've actually done that, so you got this test contacts, all you got to do is just click the send button, and then it'll open up here, and then you just click send email. Now I don't know if I don't have any email contacts in here, but if I had email contacts, what it would do is it would show the email address and then the status of whether it was sent. And it just goes down the list as they're being sent. And then once it's all done, then you can go back over here to the dashboard like I was showing you, and you can see what emails were sent. You can see the status of people viewed the email, and that sort of thing. We also have built into the system inside the profile settings here. I'll just show you. You can even receive status notifications via email or text message when your emails are opened and read, right? And the reason why that's so powerful, check this out. When I go back over to the dashboard, sorry, I have a bunch of screen. Okay, here we go. When I go back over to the dashboard and I click on these viewed, look at this. I see Joseph, can you talk? Fred, can you talk? I can see all of the people who opened them. Now, instead of just guessing if somebody's available to talk, I can click on the button here, right? And now I'm actually able to see their contact. I can click on this little button here, and I can call you. And I know that you're there because you just opened up my email. So you're not going to be cold calling to people and hoping they're going to be available to talk to you. Make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So that's just two. I just showed you two things. I showed you the power dialer with the email broadcast. I mean, literally, we've got all kinds of other tools you can see in here. We've got inbound campaigns. So, like, I don't know if you have your own phone tree or phone system set up. This actually gives you the ability to set up your own phone system with your own greetings and, menu options and all that. We've got the voice broadcaster that allows you to send out voice broadcasts to people with a message.
And are those additional
No, it's all included.
fees to do that?
No, it's all included. The only thing you would pay for...
$99 a month is going to include you being able to set up your own inbound?
Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It includes everything. It even includes the SMS marketing. So if you want to send out SMS messages, look at how easy this is. I'll just show you. You could set these up for your customers. See these campaigns? Like if I had a pizza shop that I signed up and, they wanted me to do SMS marketing for them, all you'd have to do is come in here, click Add Standard Campaign, name it, John's Pizza, whatever, Pizza John. Select the phone number that you want to use. Now you can actually purchase numbers in the system for just $1 per month, right? That's how much it costs for a phone number. You can get one in any area code that you want. You can see here I've got a few that I've already purchased, but you just select the number, select the group of contacts and where you want the contacts to be stored, right? Because anytime somebody joins this list, they'll be added to that list, right? Every time they send in a text message to, Arizona Pizza or John's Pizza or whatever, they're going to be added to this group here. Then you can just say... Okay,
so let me ask you a question. Your program is basically... it's grabbing information from different public forums like the Yellow Pages and where else?
Yeah, this particular... whoops. Hold on. Let me show you here on what this actually does. So this system here, these are two separate systems, but this one's included, right? This system here will go to Yellow Pages. It'll go to Manta. It'll go to Facebook. It'll go to Google Ads. It'll go to Home Advisor. Here, I'll just show you. We'll clear it out. I'll show you how easy it is to use. So let's say I want to get leads on Manta. Okay, Manta is a search directory, and I want to go and I want to look for. Give me a business type in a city and location.
A business type, we can do like boutiques, small boutiques.
Okay, where at?
Gift shop. Gift shop. Gift shop. How about gift shops?
Right,
That's
so
fine.
California, Los Angeles, and let's do, apparel, I think. Let's see here. I guess apparel and accessories. I'm not really sure. We'd have to spend some time to find out exactly what they are. But here, let's do one that I know for sure because I do them all the time. I do a lot of roofers.
Good.
All right, so let's do it.
You tell me. Yeah, it's fun.
Roofers. We're gonna do roofing, siding, and then we're gonna do roofing contractors. Now this is the only one. Manta's the only one that has the category set up like this. All the other ones you can just type in a particular
like an industry type.
Yeah, but this one here is a little bit different. Gosh, what am I doing here? Hold on. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, now that I can see what you're doing, I wish I wasn't seeing it.
No, it's my fault because I'm searching on Manta and I'm having some brain farts here. It's not them. It's the software. It's me. There we go. Let's see here. We'll just search for.
Well, actually, can I ask you a question? I don't even know what Manta is. I mean, like I'm more familiar with Google. You know, like Google Ads or.
All right. So look, I'll just show you Google. So let's go to Google.
If it's easier and faster than I mean, like.
So let's type in.
I'd rather.
Let's say gift shop. And all you got to do is just go ahead and hit search. I've already got the city in there, and see how it's just going and grabbing all the lists?
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, it's easy. It's not hard to do. The only reason why I was having trouble with Manta is because you got to figure out which category you're trying to search in. Okay. Now it grabs all kinds of data on them. You find out like how many reviews they have. You can see like their rating of their business and their website address and all that other stuff, right? Then, if you want to get more information on them, you just click on Parse Websites. And then what it's doing is it's going to their website and it's grabbing additional information it can find, phone numbers and emails and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So it's all done automatically. And you could do this yourself, but it just takes a lot of time, right, manually to go and do it. You're going to get different results depending on the types of businesses that you're targeting. Some businesses are going to show more emails than others. In certain things, like for example, Google, maybe you're not going to find as many emails on their actual website, but yet you may find them on Yellow Pages, or you may find them inside of Facebook, or something like that. But that's it. So the leads themselves, and like I said, that's unlimited. You can grab as many of those leads as you want. Nobody's ever going to say, "Hey, stop! You're grabbing way too many leads." It's all, it's doing it all automatically, and it's pulling them right out of the system, or right off the internet. And then once you're done, all you do is export them right here into the system, and that's actually done through here. Just click Export, HP Export. You can either use an existing group that you have or add a new group by creating it. Just type in a name, right? And then export that list, and when you export that list, it shows up here inside your group with all that data that you just loaded.
Yeah. So my big question is, it's going to take some time to learn how to use this, and then also to reach out through different campaigns, obviously.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm trying to see the value in spending $300 for the first month.
Yeah.
When I think, I'm not going to see anything. I wouldn't think I'd see anything off of this for at least the first 2 weeks. Because I'm going to be establishing campaigns. I'm going to be on the phone. I'm going to be doing email campaigns and learning how to use the system.
Right. Let me tell you how hard it is to set up. Okay. You go in here to your profile. I mean, look, I just was showing you the training videos. They're right here inside the system. We talk about everything that you need to do here. You could be set up and running within the first, few hours from actually getting set up. From the time that you actually purchase it to being set up. So anyways, you go in here to the profile, you fill out this information, your first name, your last name, your email address, your from email address, all this stuff, okay? Once you fill that out, there's one more thing. You just fill out your SMTP details, which is, if you're sending from Gmail like I was, you just put in your smtp.gmail.com, your email address, your password, and that's it. Click update, you're all set. Once that's done, you go in and grab the list of leads, which you just saw me do. I did it with you on the phone. It took me, look at that. Look at all those emails I got, and it just took us, what, 2 minutes? Right? Click on set filters, email only, boom. Export that list into the system, and then voila, you've got your campaign set up. As far as writing an email, you don't need to write long, drawn-out emails. You need, something short and sweet that's going to get a response. The email that I sent to you, generated a response. What was my email? Go into my email templates here. Here's my email. My subject line was, can you talk? My email is, it's Mark. Can you talk for a minute real quick? I wanted to show you something that I built that can help you get more customers. You busy? You called me. And you're not the only one. I mean, I got a bunch of calls, even since you and I have been on the phone. So is it going to take you months to get a return on your investment? No. Is it going to take you months? No. If you want to talk to people today, spend all day getting this thing set up. Tomorrow, blast out a few thousand emails, and your phone's going to ring.
So let me ask you a question with is there going to be a we're basically sending out emails just to public emails that are listed out there, right?
Yeah.
And if they want us to stop emailing them, is there some kind of a
subscribe? Yeah, that's built into the
unsubscribe that they're going to have on there?
Yes. You can actually put it right into the system here, and I'll show you how that works as well. You just go into your email template.
Because here's the thing, I like the idea that I could send out, I could spend all day on this and send out thousands of emails.
You wouldn't need to. I only sent out 60 to get my phone ringing, but yeah, you could.
And I don't want to. I guess I'm not really familiar with how the laws of email marketing work. I know that they have to be able to unsubscribe, and
all you need to do is see how you have these things right here are called tokens, right? Right here, wherever you see something like this, that is going to insert something there. Here it inserts the first name. So I have your first name. It's going to put your first name there. Anything else you have, their business name, their address, any of those things that you have, you can add it in there. Same thing works for unsubscribe. All you got to do is put in that, and then what will happen is underneath the email, which I usually will put it down, further if I'm going to add it in there, what it'll do is it'll add in this text over here, which shows up here. Let me show you. If you want to be removed, click here, right? So it'll show that unsubscribe link right there. And then once they click on that unsubscribe, then it marks that contact to not be contacted anymore. So you can't get in trouble by sending them because they won't be able to be contacted by the system.
So it'll let Hot Prospector system know don't send another one.
Yeah, if we send out, let's say I send out another email to the same campaign, and let's say 5 of those contacts clicked on the unsubscribe link, those 5 contacts, the next time I send out an email to that group, won't get an email.
Okay.
That's just, it's all compliant and everything like that. You're not going to get into trouble using the system. And it's okay to send out an email to somebody initially, as long as you give them the opt-out, to be able to opt out of the system.
Yeah.
For example, now the only place that you can't do that is Canada. By the way, you're not in Canada, are you?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, don't market to Canada because about 2 weeks ago they just changed their laws, and you can't even send one email to them unless they've subscribed. But the U.S. has different laws. Our laws is as long as you don't have a deceptive email subject line, as long as you give them an opt-out and you give them your contact information, then you're okay. You're in compliance.
So here's your email. Your subject line was Julian, can you talk, right?
Yep.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong. That's not deceptive. I wanted to talk to you. I wasn't saying something like, something and besides that, we already had a relationship, so it's different. You know what I mean? But like a lot of other people, they don't have that going into it. One other thing too, I didn't even mention here. See these notes? Anything that you do inside of a contact is also going to show up here inside of the notes, so you can go back and see what you're doing with your customers, which is really, really good stuff. I mean, whenever you're marketing to people, you should always be, saying, being consistent with your message. And if you don't know what you said last time you talked to them, that's a big problem. So whenever you call somebody, you got the status of the call. Like in this case, this was a no sale, but then you can see also the notes. What campaign is this? Auto repair. So I'll show you a few more of that so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. Let's see, 490 auto repair. So check it out. See all these leads. These are people that my telemarketer's been calling, and you can see her notes of what she said. What she's done. She's updated contact information. She sent out emails. I can see the emails that were sent. I can see all that good stuff. I can see what the status of that call is, right? I mean, all of this stuff. And I'm not saying you need to know how to use all this right away, but it's pretty awesome to know that for one small investment at $99 a month, that you're going to have all of the tools that you would normally spend $500 or $1,000 a month on. There's nothing out there that does what this software does.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, like I said, that's it. I mean, I'd like to get you on board and set you up so you can start, getting yourself some customers.
Yeah, I'm looking at what you got going on here. Give me one more second. So basically, in a nutshell, this is a software that will basically pull information based on industry and state also, right?
Yep.
Is it city-based or just state-based?
City or state. I mean, I personally.
So if I wanted to target, roofers in McKinney, Texas, I could do that.
Yep. Look, McKinney. Just clear. Search. There you go. Oh, I'm actually searching for gift shops. Let me close this out and reopen it. Sometimes with software you have to open it, close it, and reopen it. But there we go. All right, so we'll just do a quick search for. You said roofers in McKinney.
Yeah.
Roofer McKinney. That's McKinney, I believe. Right? Click search.
Yeah. Do you have to put the state in there?
No.
Does it look weird?
The only time, and you can see here's all the addresses, right? Allen, Texas, McKinney, Texas. Anybody that's showing up in Google for McKinney, Texas is going to show up there. Even though they're sometimes going to show up in Plano or Allen, I know those are surrounding cities. But if you go and do a Google search for that, that's where they're going to show up. So yeah, you don't have to put in a state unless you really want to. Now, if you're trying to target different countries, you would put in the country there. But you don't have to put in a state unless you really want to. So you just click in this, put in the state, and then also after you've gotten this data, you just click on Parse websites, and you'll see now it'll go to their website and it'll grab their emails as well. Emails and if the phone number is different. So like here in this case, this phone number on Yellow Page or Google is 817-421-2326, but here it's 972-867-9792. That's good stuff to know. Instead of having to go to their website and look and all that stuff, I mean, the system does all that for you.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you can't go wrong with this. Look, this software alone, the lead software, that software would cost you $1,000. If you were to go buy these leads individually, you would pay 20, 30 cents a lead. I mean, you know that. It's not, or if you hired somebody to go and do the prospecting and get these leads for you, you would pay them, $5, $10, $15 an hour, depending on what part of the country or world that you hired the person to do this for. So, I mean, basically, it's a no-brainer. I mean, everything that you need is here. The only thing that you have to do is click a few buttons, and seriously, it does all the work for you. I mean, what system have you ever seen where you can send out 60 emails, see 20 people that's viewed or 30 people almost that's viewed, let's see, I'll refresh it, 30 people that's viewed your email that you can pick up the phone and call and sell your products and services to? I mean, that's going to dramatically increase your conversions. I mean, you literally don't have.
Let me ask you one more, Mark. how does this work? Like, if I did sign up today, we're what? We're July the 9th, right?
Yeah.
And is that just going to cover me until August the 9th, or how does that work?
30 days from the date. We don't have like set dates where it's like everybody's billed on the 15th or the 1st or whatever. It's from 30 days from the day that you sign.
30 days from the day that you sign up. So if I sign up today, I'd get billed again the $99 30 days from today.
That's right. So you got 30 days, but you won't pay the $99. Today you only pay the $297. That gives you access to the software. And oh, by the way, this software here, the Hot Lead Finder, even if you decide to cancel after the first month, you get to keep this software, no matter what. This is yours. So you don't have, if after the first month you say, you know what, Mark, this just isn't for me, Hot Lead Finder is yours to keep as our gift to you. I mean, I know that you're going to be happy with the services, and I know that you're going to want to keep the software, because once you get in and you start sending this, I mean, we're confident. Once you start sending emails out to these people and you start building up a contact database that you can send messages to and get leads whenever you want, it's a no-brainer. I mean, why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you keep it?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just a little bit hesitant on the $300 up front. I love $99 a month. I could probably definitely swing that, but just $300 up front is just kind of holding me back.
Yeah. Well, look, and I understand. I mean, we're not trying to beat you up over the $300. I mean, $300. The reason why we have it set up is so we can stay in business. I mean, I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars putting all this stuff together, and in order for me to be able to do it and continue and selling this software, we have to make some sort of a profit. You know what I mean? The $297, literally, at this point, it's really, really minimal, because we're getting ready. As soon as beta, and you can see it right here, we're still in beta. As soon as this beta is released, which should be here within the next few weeks, the price of the software is going up to $997.
Yeah.
And if you go to the site, you'll see. I'll just show you. Go to hotprospector.com. I'm actually giving you a special deal, anyways. Watch this. Internet going so slow today. I have cable modem. You know what I mean? Like, I have high-speed internet, and it's like acting like.
What you don't?
Like, yeah, it's acting like I'm on dial-up or something. But the price on the site, and I was going to show you the price on the site. It's $200 per month if you bought it on the site. So because you're talking to me, you're getting the price of, $99 a month, and you're saving yourself $100 a month. So, like I said, when we make this live, it's going to be $997 for the first month, and then it's going to cost you $200 a month once you actually get started. I mean, but look at this. It's not just a contact system. It's not just a lead generation system. It's not just something that's going to get you more customers. It's also going to give you another stream of revenue with the SMS marketing system. You can go out and sell to other businesses, right? So you've got a full-blown system. I think $297 is a drop in the bucket. I know you see eye to eye with me on that. I mean, it's not rocket science. You go online and look for something like this. First off, there's nothing out there like it. And even if you did find something like this, you wouldn't spend $297. You'd spend $2,997. So what do you say? Let's go ahead and get you started. Here's what I'll do for you. I don't normally do this, but here's what I'll do. I'll give you a 30-day money-back guarantee on that $297, which basically means this. I'm going to take all the risk that you're going to go out and take action, okay? If you go in...
Okay, you know what, Mark? I'll do that, because I'm going to work my mess off with this thing. I can tell you that now. I'm looking for something... I'm looking for something like this. But at the same time, I think I can work with that. If you're willing to give me the 30 days, I'll knock myself out on this, and I'll spend the next 2 days learning the next 2 days.
Awesome. Well, then let's go ahead and
I'll send out the email campaigns and everything else I need to. I want to be able to hit a bigger market with what I'm doing, and And like I said, I think the product looks fantastic. It looks like it's easy to use, and I need something that is going to give me more exposure without having to hire, telemarketers and whatnot.
Guess what? You found it. All right. So,
yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, so you want to use a Visa, MasterCard, American Express? Which do you prefer?
I'll do a MasterCard.
All right. And what's the name on the card?
Hold on, I'm walking over to get it.
Okay.
See, I knew there was a reason why I didn't delete your email.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I liked your last product too, the offering that you had. It just, it really was kind of bad timing for me because I was actually about to leave town that like the next morning.
No, I understand.
But I did keep your contact information, and I liked the way you brought it to fruition. So, okay. So what do we need?
Okay, I need first the card number.
Hold on. My eyes are getting bad.
Oh, it's okay.
It could be this print though. It's kind of brownish. I don't know. Okay. It's going to be a MasterCard.
Okay. Let me just make sure okay, so that 3465, is that like this verification number or whatever? Or is that like
no?
Oh, that's
after.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I just gave you the that's the whole card number.
Okay, and then the name on the card?
It's
Okay, and John, do you go by John or?
I go by Julian. My middle name's Julian.
Okay, got it. So Julian, what's the middle? I'm sorry, not the middle. What's the billing address?
It's 6704 Oak Falls Drive, McKinney, Texas 75070. 75070.
All right. Okay. So the first charge is just $297, like I said, and then after that, it's just $99 per month, and you can cancel anytime you want. There's no, none of that stuff. We don't try to lock in any contracts. And then if, like I said, if in the first 30 days you just feel like, hey, this isn't for me, then just let me know and I'll refund you your money, 100%. No harm, no foul.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What am I going to get? Am I going to get an email with a login or a link? I mean,
yeah.
how do I do this?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you an email after we get off the phone, that is just for you to confirm and finish signing up. And then after you finish signing up, you'll just have to verify, put in the same details and everything that I have. Because we're in beta, I preloaded you into the system, which basically means like as long as all these details that you just used are going to be the same, that are going to match up, then it'll allow you in the system. Okay, so just finish processing the payment on your side, and then it's going to take you directly to the sign-up form. Now, if you need help, let me give you a phone number.
Hold on. So is this the help number is going to be?
This is the help desk.
Who is this that I'm calling?
This help desk is my help person. His name's Andy. He's the one who handles all of our new customers on the phone. We don't normally offer phone support, but I'm doing that for you because I want to make sure that you get.
Well, here's the thing: is that I've got a couple of processors here in the Dallas area that I'm pretty close with, and they're smaller offices as well. If this is something that works well for me, then I'm going to be passing it on to them as well. Because they're not competitors, even though they're my buddies.
Awesome. I appreciate that. The phone number is 619.
Hold on. Go ahead. 619.
997. 6962. His name's Andy. Now, don't call after 6 o'clock Pacific. That's 9 o'clock Eastern, or 8 o'clock your time, sorry.
So don't call after 8?
Yeah, don't call after 8. Because that's his cell phone. And he's got a pregnant wife, and she's deadly.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. Mine was pregnant during the summertime, so it was pretty brutal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You don't want to
do.
make her mad.
Okay, so Andy can help me with